Hello, welcome to our Day 2 Introduction to Data Science. My name is Maureen Gathiga, and I've defined some agenda or key topics discussed in this presentation. We have the first one, which is steps taken in data analysis. We have descriptive analytics, which is also called a business intelligence. We have predictive analytics, a data analysis software, and applications of data analysis in various industries. So the first part is on the steps taken in data analysis, and this is the first step in the data modeling procedure. And it's vital that you define your goals in an understandable manner. Define simple goals, short and measurable goals. And these goals might be set out in form of questions, that is the research question, and also this basically important to set this research question before your collection of data, as these will depend on the type of questions that you asked. The next thing is on clearly setting priorities for measurements. And once you have your goals defined, your next step is to decide what is it you are going to be measuring, and what methods you'll use to measure it. And setting priorities for measurement, you're going to determine what you're going to measure. For example, at this point, you'll need to determine exactly what type of data you'll be needing in order to answer your question. For example, let's say you want to answer the question, how can we cut down on the number of people we employ without a reduction in the quality of a product? So the data you'll need will be along this line: the number of people in the business, the number of people the business is currently employing. Also, how much the business pays this employee each month, and maybe you can ask how much the business pays this employee, and whether or not there are any a duplicated or redundant post that may have been taken over by technology or mechanization. Nowadays, we're talking about automation, which tend to reduce human resource in many companies. So all the data that is gathered to answer these questions can be converted into useful information that will assist this company in making its decisions. And under this clearing setting priorities for measurement, we have choosing the measurement method. So it's vital that you choose the criteria that will be utilized in the measurement of data you are going to collect. So for example, if your market if you market your product, or if you market your company's product overseas, so you'll need money measurements. So for example, like to be paid in dollars or Japanese yen or any other currency. So it's a crucial step in data setting the mission. So for example, if maybe you're going out for a research, you may choose maybe the measurement methods you want. If you are checking on the height of maybe the buildings, yeah, so there are those measurements that you are supposed to take note of. Then we have data gathering, and this is the actual gathering of data. Now that you know your priorities and what it is that you're going to be measuring, it will be much simpler to collect the information in an organized way. We have data scrubbing, also known as cleansing. and this is the process where you'll find, then amend or remove any incorrect data. So in here we check consistency of our data, and some of the information that you've have gathered may have been duplicated or maybe incomplete, so you need to cleanse your data. And this is the part where most data analysts spend their, like 80% of data analysts time is spent on cleaning the data. Real life data set is never clean. So the process involves identifying which data sources are not authoritative. Now you're checking if the method that you used in data gathering, is it viable? Then after data scrubbing and cleansing, the final stage is the process where you'll be loading the cleaned information, may it be in a data house or in a database for further analysis. So coming into data analysis, now that you've collected the data you need, it's time now to analyze it. And there are several methods you can use to analyze your data. For example, we have data mining, we have data descriptive analytics, which is also called business intelligence. We have data visualization or exploratory data analysis. And we have various tools that you can use to analyze your data. We have statistical softwares like R, the R Studio. We have Excel. We have Power BI for data visualization. Also Tableau in data visualization. We have Python. So we have some tools that you can use. And this step will help the researcher to examine the information that has been collected with a goal in mind of making some kind of sense out of the data that they collected. We have the last part, which is result interpretation. And once the data has been sorted and analyzed, it can be interpreted. And this is where we talk about storytelling with data. So you'll now be able to see if what has been collected is helpful in answering your original questions. And if all your questions are dealt with by the current data that you've corrected, then your research can be considered complete, and may now utilize, or you may now utilize your research to help you in making good decisions.